I have not looked at this palm tree since the worst part of winter. This could be completely dead or somehow alive or about to find out. And if this thing survived, I'm taking it as a sign because I'm literally leaving on vacation to look for perfect palm trees. And just so you know, something is watching me in the garden.
Hi everyone, it's Tim. Welcome back to my channel and my garden. It is a little bit warmer today, obviously. I'm not wearing a coat. It feels really good out here. And unfortunately, as it's warming up really nicely this weekend, well, not unfortunately, but I am going on a small vacation and I'm going to take you along. But of course it's warming up while I'm gone. And then the day I come home, it gets cold again, just like last time. So having this nice warm weather this weekend while I'm gone, then I come back next week and it gets cold, and then it's a cold period for a while. But one thing I'm going to try to do is open up another trachy. And I'm not sure which one. I'm not doing the one I'm so concerned about because I don't want to be depressed. There is one I just don't think made it. But I think I'm going to do one up here just out of ease. But I don't know. I'm going to see what I get into when I get out there. And then we are going on vacation with me and I will show you some of the things there. And I haven't even done my soap at all yet, so I can't even comment on it. I hope it'll be funny at the end. I'm just waiting for inspiration to hit me. I loved last week's soap. I thought it was really great, but we will see. But there's a lot going on in the garden. It is truly spring, obviously, and I'm excited, and I'm sad I'm missing the warm weather this weekend. But hopefully I will have fun on my little vacation, and you'll get to see it.
Okay, I am choosing this palm tree to uncover today. This is a Trachycarpus. It was bought as a waggy online. It came in tiny, but it's definitely not a waggy. In fact, a lot of you have chimed in on this palm tree and said, I think it's a Trachycarpus Princeps because it is growing so fast, and also because of the fronds underneath, just the coloration of it. It is definitely my fastest growing palm tree in the garden. It has just rocketed up. I'm just kind of shocked how fast it is growing, and I have to keep adding on to the structure every year, and I probably will switch to normal Trachycarpus covering because it's getting so tall. But it's a beautiful palm. I think it is in a really great spot because it gets sun and shade, so I think it's a really happy place.
And the first panel is off. I think everything looks good. I really wasn't worried about this one at all, unlike some of the others, but I will continue on here. Really looking good. Okay, so all the foam board is off. And you may ask, well, why did this trachy have foam board? And it's because the very first year when it was very small, I had a spear pull on it. And since I already kind of knew it was not a waggy, I wasn't sure what variety, so I've kind of babied it. But it's getting too tall for this wood method. And you can even see right here, I added on 3 feet last year because it grew so much. And if you're new to my channel, or you didn't see last week, or you did see last week, you can see I use the wood, just like the PVC, to anchor around the palm tree so it will not blow over. If this section right in here was not anchored, even though the palm is so tall, it probably would not blow over because it's so tall. But especially if you have a smaller palm, you really need to anchor it if you can. Or you have to tie it down with cables and things like that. There's plenty of people who do that as well. There's several methods. I like this method because it's really easy. So now I've got all the internal crossbars off. The lights came on. It's not even 32 degrees, but I guess it's cool enough. It's not warm right now, but now I just have to take these two sides off to store. It's much easier to take down than to put up. Much, much, much easier. When you have as many palms as I have, it's really important to label what was done. So here I have outside Trachy P because it's the Trachy Princeps. And these are the outside boards that go around the frame to stabilize it, not the boards that secure to the palm tree in the center. Those would be here that I have to label. And I am thinking this one looks quite good. I never thought it would be basically the same size as this other one over here, because this one has grown fast on the left. That's the one my parents gave me. And this one I got online. And but I think it looks good. So 2 palm trees down out of a lot before I leave on vacation. And I am off on my little vacation at the lovely Newark Airport early in the morning. The TSA lines were not bad, so I lucked out and off to vacation, which I'm really, really happy about. And it's really not a bad flight at all. It's kind of easy. So if you've been watching my channel many times, you know I love Mexico, and I have found that going to Puerto Vallarta is really, really easy, mainly because I love the airport. It's so easy to get through. But here you can see some nice palms and bougainvillea, and this time I am staying in a big all-inclusive hotel, and I know that's not what I normally do, but it just was inexpensive, and I just needed a nice break where I could relax and listen to these crazy birds here. It's just, they echo off the building, and it's such a tropical sound. One of my friends even thought they were fake. And it's always good to see all these amazing coconut trees. They're just beautiful. And I'm really happy with the palms here. There's a nice variety of palms all over this resort, and I'm just enjoying looking at them so much. Some of them are huge, some of them are small. Here's some nice robelinis right here in the center, and I just love these big, beautiful ones, which I believe are royal palms. Correct me if I'm wrong. And it's just so funny, as I was saying to one of my friends, I'm so used to the little palm trees that I have, because I have a Cuban Royal at home, but these look so different, and just beautiful plumerias blooming, which I thought was funny because I saw in Palm Springs they were still dormant, but here they're fully leafed out and blooming. I love these birds. They're just so funny. They make the best noises, and they're just so comical, and I think they would be really fun to have as pets. I don't know if anyone's ever had them as pets, but they're just so comical, and the things they do, and they're so nice and loud. And, I love that they walk around with their beaks way up in the air like that, and they're brave. They'll come right up to you when you're sitting around, and the colors are just beautiful. Puerto Vallarta is always known for its sunsets, and unfortunately, where the time of the year and where this hotel is, the sun does not set on the water. It's just behind that mountain over there. I do really love staying close to the romantic zone in Puerto Vallarta, but the beauty of this area is that you can walk on the beach forever. forever and ever and ever, and you can't really do that in a romantic zone. And that's what I love about this area is that I can walk on the beach, I can watch these crazy pelicans that are here every morning waiting for the guys who have the fishing nets to throw some fish to them. They're just like lined up like at a diner every day right here, and they're so cute too. I love their big feet that they have. But yeah, they're definitely waiting for food all the time. Every morning they're lined up here when you go walk on the beach. I just think they're so fun. This is not my hotel. This is a hotel on the beach that I just wandered up on. And what I liked is that they actually put name tags out for a lot of their palm trees and plants, which I thought was great. Except for this one, they did not put, I think this is a dragon tree, but I could not find a marker here for this one. But I love this plant. It just looked amazing. And then I found one in front of my hotel, and I forgot to video it, but it just, I love the way this looks, and I guess that's a seed pod coming down. But yeah, here it's identifying that this is a Robellini. And I was thinking while I was doing this, it would be really great if some of the big hotels that had large gardens would do a garden tour and talk about the plants and why they put them there, and if they had a head gardener.
And back here in the corner in the semi-shade, I would love to have one of these. They're one of my favorite palms, but I know they are very difficult to keep in the north. And I love that they have these really large bird of paradise. They let them grow so tall, towering up over the hotel. I thought that was they're really beautiful. I always love them. One day, I would love to have a grand path with palms on both sides. I don't think I'll ever have this, but I love it. And I believe this is a triangle palm that's been kind of butchered or is struggling a little bit by the shape. I think it is, but if any of you can identify it, let me know. And in this area, these were the only, I believe, Washingtonias I could find, and I've got this on zoom on my camera. They're quite a ways from me. I think I like the romantic zone of Puerto Vallarta better because it's more tropical, but it is so nice to be able to walk on the beach in this area by my hotel, which is north of Puerto Vallarta. And obviously great swimming right here too. The waves are calm right now, but in the afternoon, gigantic waves, which I really, really like. But a completely different experience than staying in the romantic zone, which is much more tropical. And of course, the beautiful sunset. So coming up next is my soap opera. So stay tuned right here. Don't log off yet.
This show scares me. I won't be able to sleep.
We must support our cryptozoology friends against the fake news.
Reports of unusual activity have surfaced in this Hudson Valley backyard.
There's something following me.
Something is throwing objects.
I'm not alone tonight.
This damage is not environmental. There's only one thing could do this.
No one enters this area without documentation. We do this correctly.
It is drawn to something rare. It is drawn to beauty.
When you're out here, patience is everything. And a proper drink helps you think clearly.
We are here to gather verifiable evidence, not assumptions, not theories. Tim and Marcel are drawing conclusions without data. That is not how this works.
There is something. I have not told the others. Sometimes I do not wear my glasses. Not the contacts, not the lenses. It is because my eyes, they are too beautiful to hide. But this means I do not always see what is there.
I just saw something. Large. It moved between the trees. Quickly. Too quickly. I am following it now. It's heading toward the lower part of the property.
There is something here. I can feel it. It is moving. Just beyond the trees. I am scared but following it.
Okay. I don't know where they are. We were together and then they just... No. That's not normal movement. Something is out here.
Tim! I am so glad to find you.
I was scared.
I saw something moving. Behind those palms.
Thank God you two are here. I've been tracking movement. Right to this spot.
Look. It's right behind those bushes. And the palm trees!
Oi, easy. Easy. It's just me, mate. Brought you another palm tree, didn't I? Sorry. Not the Bigfoot you're after.
Next week on Finding Bigfoot. Palm Territory.
This is no longer theoretical.
The movement patterns are... impossible.
It is not hiding from us. It is watching.